Hello friends, Andrew here at SHOT 2022 with Mark from FN America. What do we got to talk about today? Looks like we got an optics ready pistol here. What's different?
This is the FN 509 MRD-LE.
That's a lot of letters.
We shorten that down to the LAPD gun.
Okay.
We refer to it as the LAPD gun because this is the pistol that we put into the LAPD testing process that was down selected by them just this past summer. One of the reasons that LAPD went into this type of pistol testing was that they wanted to make sure that they had the best opportunity for their officers to increase their accuracy in the usage of deadly force with the firearm. So,
can I take a look?
You sure can. The optic that we have on this particular LAPD gun is the RMR, which is an approved optic for the agency. When the word was put out, manufacturers were invited to attend a symposium hosted by LAPD, and you had to have a production gun in your possession and ready to present at the time of the invite. You couldn't have a project gun or something on the drawing board. The testing started a few years ago. They just finished up and the approval was granted this past summer. Throughout the testing, it was a multi-faceted testing process with the FN 509 MRD coming through with very high numbers. The exact number of rounds fired through our firearm was 22,500 rounds.
Wow.
We had no malfunctions over the course of the entire testing.
Outstanding.
A couple highlights on this pistol. The 509 MRD-LE is really the mounting system. The mounting system that we have on our pistol allows us to mount most major manufacturers' optics directly to the slide of the gun. We have testing data of 30,000 rounds under this system with the optic maintaining at 0. Another important feature on this particular pistol is the trigger. The trigger was...
I was admiring that a moment ago. I like the flat face.
Yes.
It has a very crisp break, really sharp reset, a short distance between the break and the reset.
That's exactly right. And we give a lot of credit with the development of this trigger to the Firearms Committee at LAPD. We presented the gun with the trigger. They did some adjustments on it. They made some recommendations. We then put those recommendations into the trigger to the one that we now have that was finally approved by the agency as the trigger they wanted to go to. So all new officers coming into the LAPD will be issued this particular gun with this trigger going forward. The gun for them performed very well. It's being received by the agency very well, and we really think that this will be a firearm that will project the Los Angeles Police Department to achieve the goal that they initially set, to provide their officers with a firearm to increase their standard of accuracy, to increase their standard of professionalism, and when it comes to deploying deadly force.
Okay. That's all outstanding, of course, but you're not making this video to sell it to the LAPD out there, so presumably this is also going to be available to regular private citizens as well, right?
Yes, the firearm is also available on the commercial side, and the 509 is being released with the LAPD trigger. So,
outstanding.
So all new 509s, whether it's an MRD, the standard 509, the compact 509, will all have an upgraded trigger in it.
So is this available right now, or do we have to wait a little while for things to...
The 509s that are coming off the production right now have this trigger in it. So you should be able to go into your local dealer and have that trigger in the gun available right after SHOT Show.
Outstanding. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you guys for watching. I love you.